So we do have a quote here, a quotation from Ellen DeGeneres. You might know this person from from her TV show in the States. So she goes, "My grandmother started walking 5 miles a day when she was 60. She's 97 now, and we don't know where the heck she go on, right? So see how far you can go, and it's never too late to start, taking up on an activity or start doing something, right? And then that can even make you stronger, and you can walk forever. So we do have a mixed vocab here, guys. The words are mixed up. Basically, the letters, the spelling is mixed up. Okay. We can try to give it a shot and see if we can find the right answer. The first one is a time when you were young. Then we have someone aged between 13 and 19, someone who has finished their working life. To be neither young nor old, behaves like an adult, not childish. The period after you finish your working life, and a very young child. All right. Let's try to do it together, okay? The very first one, this is, I think, easy. Who would like to give the answer for the first one? Kilusha? Any guesses?
Childhood.
Childhood. Yes. All right. So childhood, 1 point for Kilusha. Okay, this is not a competition. I'm teasing you guys, but childhood. So when we are little kids, right? This is when we are a child. And the period that we spend as a child is childhood. It is childhood. So let's go back to our screen, and then let's start using the whiteboard, and let's make sure that we have the correct spelling here, right? All right. So let's see over here. You guys are all following me. That's great. So childhood. So we got CHILDHOOD. Excellent. All right. So childhood. Child singular. Don't forget children plural, right? Childhood is the very first, one of the very first periods in our life. You can also say babyhood, childhood, right? Okay, let's see. Let's go back to our class and what the next one has. And here we go. So what about the someone aged between 13 and 19? This is an easy one. Jerem, you want to give it a try?
Teenager.
That period? Teenager, teenage years, teenager, excellent. Teenager, I'll write all of the answers once we finish giving all of our answers on the whiteboard so that we can follow. Teenager, excellent. What about someone who has finished their working life? Fatima, do you know what that one is? So you finished working finally. You are 65, 70, depending on when you finish working in your country. And then you are called, this is more like a British terminology. Also, you're a
Pensioner.
Pensioner. Perfect. Pensioner. What about to be neither young nor old? To be neither young nor old. You're not in the first phase of your life. You're not in the last phase of your life. So we said childhood, we said teenager, we said pensioner. And then the fourth one, to be neither young nor old, I gave a tip. I said you're not in the first phase of your life, like childhood, babyhood, or teenagehood, or you're not in the last phase of your life, like your senior ages, your old ages. No, you are somewhere in the
Middle age.
Middle age. Excellent. So childhood, teenager, pensioner, middle-aged. You're middle-aged, right? You're not a senior citizen. Senior citizen means you're old, right? But calling someone old might sound as if you are being rude. So to be a bit more polite, we got the expression senior citizens, right? You are a senior citizen with your senior citizen discount, with your senior citizen card. So, or you can be middle-aged, right? Basically, you know, I would say between the ages of, let's say, 30 to 60, roughly. We can say you are middle-aged. Okay, next one. Mutaer. Remember, that's mixed up. Behaves like an adult, not childish. Behaves like an adult, not childish.
Mature.
Mature. You are mature. You are immature. The opposite is immature. You're acting like a child. No, you're acting like a grown-up, right? So, all right, excellent. So pensioner, middle-aged, mature. What about the period after you finish your working life?
Retirement.
The period, retirement. That's your retirement. What is the legal age that you need to reach in Sri Lanka to have retirement benefits? By the way, I'm asking out of curiosity.
I think it's
How old do you have to be to
55.
retire?
It's 55.
65.
I think
55.
55.
55.
It's lower. Yeah.
Wait, 55 or 60?
5.
55. No way. I'm moving to Sri Lanka. Wow. 55. That's a very young age to get retired, guys. Wow, you're so lucky that your government gives you the chance to retire at that age. That doesn't happen in the States. That doesn't happen in the States. You have to work into your 60s for sure, depending on how much benefit you want to receive. Then you can have an early retirement, or you can have, a full retirement benefits if you complete your entire retirement period. Let's say you might have to reach the age of 65 or 67 even. So 55 is quite a young age. Okay, so
65
that's
is
retirement.
mandatory, but 55, you have the choice to retire at 55, but 65 is mandatory retirement. Like you can't work past it.
Oh, okay. So you can file an early retirement. I say, well, that's good. That's good that there's an option out there. Okay, and the last one, a very young child. A very young child.
Toddler.
That's a toddler. That's a toddler. Excellent. So, all right, let's go
Toddler.
back. It's a toddler. It's a toddler, right? TODDLER. Now I'm gonna start typing everything because you couldn't see for some reason while I was showing you my screen. So I'm gonna go ahead and write everything on the whiteboard. Okay, so we said so far our answers for this part is childhood, we said, right? And we need to focus on the spellings. Then we said a teenager. Then we said a pensioner. And then we said middle-aged, right? You're a middle-aged person. Then we said you're mature or immature. And then we had the retirement. And we had toddler as the last answer. You can all see my whiteboard, right, guys?
Yeah.
So childhood, teenager, pensioner. Let's see if I can make this a bit bigger. Oh, maybe not. Here we go. This is too big. All right, here we go. Childhood, teenager, pensioner, middle-aged, mature, retirement, and toddler. These are the words. These are the answers to the mixed up questions that we just looked at. All right. Okay, let's carry on unless you have questions. So let's continue with our aging and, well, lesson on aging.